I'm here with Arturo, and we're going to do an interview on influencer marketing. And Arturo has used influencer marketing, specifically Instagram and Facebook shoutouts, to make $25,000 in a 2 day period.
Yeah.
So that is awesome. So welcome, Arturo, and thanks for being here.
Hello, Teal. Thank you for having me. Hello, guys.
Sweet. So maybe you could just start off by talking a bit about how you got started with dropshipping. What's the backstory of your store? What got you started?
Uh, I'm a student, university student from Mexico, and I'm studying something with science. It's called mechatronics, which you do robots.
Hmm.
And I have a product which I would like to sell, like big mass sell. So I started investigating about where could I make my products, and I came up with Alibaba. After Alibaba, I started searching for people that order from Alibaba in YouTube, and I found other people that started talking about AliExpress. So when I started investigating about AliExpress, I found another video of drop shipping. So that's how I found drop shipping, and I liked the way drop shipping worked. So I started investigating more and more about drop shipping, and I decided to launch my store. That's how
Nice.
I found your videos and other videos on YouTube.
Cool.
So that's why I found how to make drop shipping, and then I realized that I could sell to the United States even if I live in Mexico with no problem.
Yeah.
So right now, most of my sales, around 60% are from the United States, 12% are from UK, and then the other percent is around the world.
Yeah.
So that's very good for me because I can sell all around the world without being outside Mexico.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I think that's also why you're such a great case study because a lot of people that come from like South America and Asia and other places, they're somehow scared that they can't sell to the US. Like a lot of people think like if you live in Poland, you have to sell to Polish people. If you live in Mexico, you have to sell to Mexican people. But they don't realize that if you live in Mexico, you can sell to the US or to the UK or to Australia. So
Yeah.
it really doesn't matter where you come from. If you're creative enough, if you know like about marketing and if you're smart, you can make a lot of money from, wherever you are in the world. So yeah, maybe so is that the first store you built was the one where you made 25,000 in 2 days, or did you build like
Yeah.
multiple stores? Okay, so you have
I,
one
I
store.
launched, yeah, the first one. I launched my store on the 27th of November,
Hmm.
and on 29th, I got $13,000 of sales.
That is
So
awesome.
yeah, the first 2 days, I tried to make some Facebook ads, but it didn't work at all. And then I remember I had some friends on Facebook that had pages and no
Yeah.
new people, so they contacted me with those people, and I said, hey, please share this product. Maybe the people from your Facebook page will like it,
Yeah.
and that's how I made a lot of sales.
That is awesome. So let's recap. It took you 2 days. You launched the
Yeah,
store, and within 2 days, you hit 30,000 $25,000.
yeah,
That is one of the most amazing case studies I've ever heard of. I mean,
thanks.
big up. That's really awesome. Because a lot of people, first of all, it takes them like multiple weeks or months before they even launch. And when they launch, they dabble for a long time. They don't really take action. And I think it's a great example because you launched the store and you tried some Facebook ads. It didn't work. So you were flexible enough to try the next thing. And you didn't wait for like, you didn't let that hold you back for like weeks or months. You just
Yeah.
basically took immediate action. You changed the course of your actions. You became creative. You started using influencer marketing and you made $25,000 in a weekend, which is awesome.
Yeah. The,
So
the good
yeah.
thing added to the mix is it was that I was in vacation,
Hmm.
so I didn't have to go to university in those weeks. So all that day, all of those days, I used them for studying. I started studying all about drop shipping. It
Hmm.
was around 2 weeks of watching a lot of videos. I watched around 3 hours a day of
Yeah.
videos about drop shipping. So in some of those videos, a lot of people talk about how you product for free and charge for shipping, how you can use influencers and send them some like a sweater so they can show it to their people,
Yeah.
or how you can make ads in Facebook. So I had a lot of background in that stuff,
Hmm.
and also I have worked with Facebook for around a year because I have a company here in Mexico about drones.
Okay.
So we do a lot of shout outs of people that review technology.
Yeah.
So I wanted to use that in drop shipping. So I knew other like tricks that I used here. So that I think that's part of the formula why it works so well and
Yeah.
very quick.
You had some
But of course,
skills.
it was a lot of study. It wasn't just the 2 days. It was the 2 weeks that I was studying everything about drop shipping that
Yeah.
helped me a lot.
Yeah, you took massive action and you had some skills before from the drone business, which obviously helped. But you already knew that this type of thing works, so you didn't hesitate to actually use it for your dropshipping business, which I think is awesome. So your offer, was it a free plus shipping offer or was it like a high price offer? What strategy did you use? Did you give them a discount or was it free plus shipping?
What I did that worked so well that I think I never heard someone done it on YouTube is when I contacted the owner of the page, I will tell them, okay, I will give you 500 free products if you to your subscribers if you give me the shout out. So still they make it for free for them, but
Yeah,
I still for those 500. Of course, I gain the shipping.
yeah,
So it was like making the Facebook ad, the Facebook ad for free, and I didn't pay nothing for the shoutouts still
okay,
because they would use those 500 products to get shares on their page. So they will go like, okay, for everyone that shares this post of my page, um, you will get one. I sell Dragon Ball, so you will get one Dragon Ball for free,
yeah.
and of course they will pay shipping to me. So that way the page will grow up and me and I will sell more. So that's the strategy I use with those with the people that gave me the shout out. So I didn't pay anything.
That is awesome. So, and you did you do the same on Instagram?
Yeah,
Okay, that is awesome. So basically, you are using influencer marketing and you aren't even paying people anything upfront to do the shout out for you, right?
yeah. The
Okay,
only things I have paid it was the subscription for Shopify, the subscription for Overload, and the ads that didn't work at the start.
yeah. That is creativity, man. That is awesome. So so basically you're using these Instagram page and Facebook page owners desire to grow their own audience and you're basically providing a great product and a great offer that can virally spread on their Facebook page and on Instagram by getting shared, by getting more attention. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, and these influencers that you contacted, how do you like? What's your process? I mean, walk me through it step by step. When you started, I mean, let's go back to the day you saw your Facebook ads didn't work. You decided you're going to try influencer marketing. What's the first thing you did? Like, how did you? Are these people, these influencers, were those people you knew, or did you approach them? How did you find them, and how did you go about contacting them?
Okay, just one of the four influencers I knew.
Okay.
Well, it was a friend of my friend because a friend and me have a Facebook page of memes.
Yeah.
It has around 500,000 followers.
Yeah.
So he has another friend that has a Facebook page about Dragon Ball Z. That's how I just contact him in Facebook. I just sent him a message and I was like, hey, could you share this product on your page? I was telling him to share my ad
Yeah.
because at that time I was trying to get the ad to get more likes.
Okay.
And the ad was about free plus shipping.
Yeah.
So when he shared it, it came to me like, yeah, why I don't give him the 500 products for free? And that's when I started contacting other pages. The thing I made was I just found the page of followers, and
Hmm.
then I will send a message in the Facebook like normal. Someone will answer me. Probably wouldn't be the owner. So
Hmm.
I would just tell them, hey, I got an offer, and a sponsorship offer for the owner of this page. Could you please give me his WhatsApp or his Facebook, or tell him to contact me? And then that way I will get his mail, and then I could send him I could propose him the
Yeah.
offer from mail. So that's how I contacted them.
Okay. So, and on Instagram, how you use private message? I mean, that's Facebook, right? But you also use Instagram. So
Yeah.
is the process on Instagram the same that you used, or how did you go about Instagram?
Yeah, it was like a web, because a lot of these people knew other people. So one of Facebook contacted me, the person from Instagram.
Okay.
And at this time, like when I launched the page, it was before Christmas, so I
Yeah.
had to. It was not only Dragon Ball; it was a lot of things.
Yeah.
My my page is not niche specific. It's a lot of things in the same store.
Yeah.
So I contacted them a lot of different. In Instagram, it wasn't Dragon Ball Z. It was other things like
Yeah.
sweaters, stuff for Christmas.
Yeah.
So one of the people of Facebook, of the people I contacted from mail, they gave me the contact from another for an influencer from Instagram,
Okay.
and I made him the same offer.
Okay, but so the Facebook guy gave you the email address of the Instagram influencer.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha, gotcha. So this is a great example. I mean, you started with one person and then it was like a snowball effect. Like you got other people's contacts. You basically networked with people and you could build up like a nice little portfolio of influencers. But so in your, I mean, so your offers for every influencer was a free plus shipping offer, right?
yeah. It was
Basically,
500 for it was 500 products for free,
yeah.
and if that post went over 3,000 likes, I would add another 500.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
But I never added another 500. It was always it wasn't a stock limited. It
Yeah.
was like for the first offer, I sold 3,000 of them.
Okay.
But I told them it was 500. But
Okay.
I keep adding them 500, 500, 500.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. But so the price of the product was zero, I guess, for free plus shipping, and then how much did you charge for the shipping?
For the first 15 days, I charged around $9.
Mm-hmm.
And then I built a MailChimp campaign for the people that left the cart.
Yeah.
And then for those people, I told them, hey, our shipping just went down. Come back. And then those people came back and bought it for around $6.
Nice. Okay. So
So first I did like a high
yeah,
price, and then to for the people that didn't buy it, I send them an email so they can come back.
gotcha. That's a really smart strategy to reduce abandoned carts and get them back. So you charge the product was free. You charged $9 for shipping and handling, and then you had a MailChimp campaign in the back end, sent that to everyone who abandoned the cart, which you can easily see in MailChimp. And
Yeah.
you told them, hey, come back to the cart. We reduced the shipping. It's only $6 now. Complete your purchase. Something along those lines, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that Mailchimp campaign we sent it after Christmas. We told them that because of Christmas the shipping was a little high.
Yeah.
So now that is after Christmas, we're gonna lower the price of shipping. So if you still want your free product, please come back and get it.
Nice. Yeah, it's always great to give people a reason why. Like if you're changing anything or reducing a price or giving a discount, it's always good to tell them why, even if it's like a random reason, like because it's after Christmas, we're reducing the shipping fees. But so and then so it was a free plus shipping offer, and you basically framed it the way that the influencers are gonna get 500, but then you just let the money come in after 500,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, of course.
Okay.
I keep telling them, okay, I just added another 500. I just added another 500 because, of course, for those 500 products, like I get like around $3 or $4 earnings for each one.
Yeah.
But important thing is the people that come and grab the free product and another product.
Yeah.
So with other products, you can get like a really big margin. And a strategy I learned in my school, I took some business classes.
Yeah.
The first product, it should be the free one. The second product, it should be a very expensive one, and then from now and then the next 20 or so product, it should be cheaper,
Yeah.
because then the people see the specs, the expensive one, like a $99, and then they see a $20, $15, they will think it's very cheap, and
Yeah.
they will get the cheap ones, and then a few of them will get the 100 one.
Hmm.
Like you don't, if the 101 sells, it will be okay. If not, it will be still okay,
Yeah.
but that 101 will help you sell the other ones of 20, 15, 14, etc.
Gotcha. And did you use any upsell plugin like to display the upsells, or you just when people checked out there was just like similar items during the checkout process, or did you use a specific Shopify app?
Around the 14th day, I discovered an app that will sell the products in the bottom of the page.
Yeah.
It will display them, like people from here also bought
Yeah. Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
But at the start, like
You didn't
in
have
that
that.
weekend that I got $25,000 sale, I didn't have any upsell.
So people just naturally added additional items to the cart, and that
Yeah.
boosted your profit margins, right?
Another thing I made, that a lot of, well, all the videos that I have seen, is that when people do the free plus shipping ad, they will add the little link of the product.
Hmm.
I didn't add the link of the product. I added the link of the collection.
Okay.
So when people clicked it, the first product was the free one,
Yeah.
but they will still see all of them.
Okay.
If
Gotcha.
it's very niche specific, of course they will get excited and they will start looking.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they will come back, get the free one, and if they liked something else, they will click on it.
Yeah. That's
So
smart. Yeah.
that's another thing I made, I think, different, that I think it was really useful.
Gotcha. And let's go back to the way you approach these, like you framed the offer, because for you, I mean, for everyone watching, it's clear you had a free plus shipping offer. But I mean, talk a bit about the benefit these Instagram page owners have. Like if they use your offer, what's the benefit they get? How do they get more visitors, and how did the ad look like? Was it like a viral ad that said, share this, or like what's the benefit for people? Like how, because let's imagine like I would go out there, I would look for an influencer using your method, and I would approach them. Like I need to somehow make it attractive for them so they actually give me a shout out without me having to pay them. So what's the benefit? How do I get them on board to agree to do a shout out for free? How would you explain that?
Yeah, first of all, I send them an example of someone else that had done it.
Hmm.
So of course, the first one didn't have an example, but the first one had like the post was very viral.
Yeah.
So they got it from their page. They it was viral from their page. So that's how they see it works. I was like, I will send them the preposition, and I will tell them, look, if you want to see one example, you can go here.
Hmm.
And people that has done this, like the 500 product, get around 3x likes and shares of your page.
Yeah.
And here's one that you can see, because you can actually see it. A normal post will have like around 15,000 likes, and
Hmm.
that one got like 50 or 60,000.
Okay.
The 29th of November, I got around 17,000 visitors, and
Nice.
10% of the people was converting. I got like conversion rates of 13%.
Yeah. So the
So
the value for these people is really that they get more reach, basically, because if they have like a general post, like a meme or anything, that will get them like a certain reach, a certain virality, like shares, new likes, and all of that. But the giving away 500 products for free frame will actually, it's a great offer for those pages if it's relevant. So if they actually use that, then they will get a lot more reach within Facebook or Instagram. They will get more likes, more shares, more exposure. And so basically the benefit for them is that their community is going to grow. Or what's like the end goal for these people?
Yeah. Yeah, the goal for them is their community can get something back from them.
Okay.
Because when you're an influencer, you will like to to do a giveaway,
Yeah.
but often the giveaways are for 3 people. So
Yeah.
imagine you can give out
Yeah.
500.
Okay,
They
got it.
love it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. So basically everyone loves giveaways. Everyone knows like giveaways is like a really great way to engage people on a page. And every influencer and celebrity is always looking for ways to engage people, even if it's just for ego, just to feel great that they do something awesome for their community. And instead of having like a three thing giveaway, it's like a 500. Okay, I got it. So it's win-win for everyone. They basically get a huge spike in engagement and goodwill, and everyone loves them. And the post pops off like crazy and goes viral and gets all these likes and shares and comments. And at the same time, it's a giving something back to the community because a lot of these people probably don't, I mean, they don't know about drop shipping and they don't have their own products. So for
Yeah.
them, for these influencers, it's impossible to do their own giveaway because it requires a shit ton of work in their minds. Like it's a lot
Yeah.
of work. You need a product. Oh my God, how does this work? So they never do it. So if you come along with
And
a great offer, it's awesome. It's win-win.
something that they like, well, they love about is that you tell them we can ship it worldwide.
Yeah,
Because, for example, people that speak Spanish will get a lot of followers from Latin America, will get followers from Spain, and people that speak English will get followers from United States, Canada, UK. So they can do the giveaways if they live in the United States to people from the United States, and it is very expensive to do the giveaway from someone from UK.
yeah,
So if you tell them I will do 500 products giveaway worldwide, is a little plus that they will get. It will get them excited also.
yeah. Gotcha. And so the Facebook ad is, I mean, what did the Facebook ad say? Like, what image did you use and what was like the text? Was it like a picture or was it like a link with the text? What did you write in the Facebook ad that they shared?
The Facebook ad that was shared in Facebook was first I searched for a wallpaper of the product.
Yeah.
Like I searched for a really high resolution image.
Mm-hmm.
I've been editing videos for around 4 or 5 years,
Yeah.
so I like to everything to be high resolution.
Yeah.
So that's why I downloaded high resolution and I start editing. In the top left, I put like a little banner that said free, like with little spikes.
Yeah.
It was free, just pay shipping. And then in the top, no, sorry, in the bottom right, it was my logo, the logo of my store.
Yeah.
And then in the section, the description, it was just like, we know you want to get it. Just come get it, go to this link, get it for free. And then I started changing things from the time went forward and I started changing
Yeah.
things.
So you,
But
you
the
edit the
picture, I
ad. Yeah.
was edited picture
Okay.
to
Gotcha.
look more professional.
Yeah. So it was a very simple ad. You didn't actually include, but was it just a picture or was it because in Facebook you can just create like a photo post or you can create a link post. So
Yeah.
the link post will have like a little headline. Which one of those was it?
I did both, but the
Okay.
one of the click, there is one that it looks like an ad, and
Yeah.
then it says buy at the bottom.
Yeah.
That one didn't get a lot of engagement.
Okay.
What I wanted is people started like commenting and sharing,
Yeah.
but it's still um, the ad that got a lot of engagement, which was the one that I published in my page, the
Yeah.
one that they at the bottom of buy. I didn't have a lot of conversions until someone shared it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Also, only one person shared my ad. The other ones published it from zero in their store. So it wasn't a share. They will type it, hey, from
Yeah.
me, I'm giving you 500.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was an ad made from them.
Yeah.
Also the Instagram one. The
Yeah.
Instagram one was from the person that was giving the shout out, not
Yeah.
from me.
And you gave them the freedom to create their own ad, or did you tell them, hey, use this text and this image, or did you tell them just do a shout out the way you would usually talk with your community, and this is the link, they can buy it? What did you?
No, I gave them the text that they should
Okay.
use. I made it myself because I have seen a lot of shoutouts. I'm a geek, so
Yeah.
a lot of the time I'm in the computer. So I seen that the text I sent them used to work in other channels. So I was like, just say this, and I think it will work. And yes, it did work.
Yeah.
Let me search for it. I think I have it here in my computer.
Yeah, if you have like the text, if you
Like,
have like
yeah,
the text and also the message you send to these influencers, that would be awesome. Like I can change it. I can take out like some of the, I can censor or edit anything you don't want to show up. But like if we could have a general template for the ad that was most successful for you, and maybe a general template for reaching out to an influencer, kind of the way you framed it, word by word, that would be really awesome.
yeah.
That would be really
This
helpful.
is the one I used. It says hello and then a little line so I can put the name. My name is Arturo from my page. We just launched a collection of Dragon Ball items and we will be sponsored 12 different Facebook pages,
Yeah,
giving away 500 Dragon Balls for free to your followers. Free products to you to make unboxing giveaways or just to keep them for yourself, and a promo discount code with the name of your page to keep track of the customers coming from your audience. Right now we have 4 sponsorships left. This one, it was just for them to say yes.
yeah,
Like we have 4 sponsorships left, but it is also a marketing thing.
yeah, sure.
So it says right now we have 4 sponsorships left, and we will be happy to work with you and your awesome followers. Please check out our products and tell us what you think. And then there's a link
Okay.
of the store. So that was the email I sent them,
Uh-huh.
and then after that I will send the message that they should display.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people wanted to put like a big message. So for the big message, it was so as you may know, we just reached a X quantity of subscribers,
Yeah.
and we this wouldn't be possible without you guys. So I want to thank you and give a massive and make a massive giveaway. I reached to the people over a trending niche, well, my store,
Yeah.
which is this fantastic store that sells different trending items, and they just opened a Dragon Ball collection. So we're giving away 500 products, and then the rest is just a thing that they will put that knows it will engage with their audience.
Okay, like give me an example.
For example, this person just use the promo code and then the name of their Instagram page
Okay.
and get a 50% off of any order. And also another thing that I made that it also worked. It was, instead of giving, like, for some people asked me to do a giveaway of a very expensive product like a $40 product.
Yeah.
So I will say, okay, the giveaway will be like this: from all the people that buy this product, I will grab 3. I will send you the names, and those people will get a complete refund. So that will also help to sell a lot of that product, and
Yeah.
you just have to give a refund of 3 people instead of giving free that item and not getting sales of that item.
Yeah.
Like, first I get the sales and then I give away the product instead of first giving the product and then let's see if someone
Yeah.
buys it
Gotcha.
or not.
Gotcha. So for some products you used free plus shipping offers, and then for some influencers you had like a more expensive offers with a big discount. Is that correct?
Yeah, I did like a follow-up thing, like a follow-up program.
Yeah.
So first it was the free products, and then after, like, the third shout out will be for a very expensive product, just 3 for free.
Yeah.
So that way that person could give me a lot of shout outs, not just one.
Okay, so how many, yeah, so that's another question. How many times did these people post? So the Facebook person shared your post once, or did you have a deal to share to post it daily? Or on Instagram was it just they gave the shout out once, or did they post like, three times in a week or every day, or did you just give them like two or three different offers, in like once for free plus shipping, and then another shout out for more expensive products? Like how many? What was the frequency, and what was the setup there?
So a lot of them made around 3 posts, like the average was 3 posts.
Yeah,
The first one, that was the free products. That was the one that got me the $25,000. But the follow up was around 1 week and a half later,
yeah,
and it was just to remind people to use his code,
yeah.
because I have like an agreement with them that I say, okay, for the first 2,500 codes used on your name, you will get 2,500 points. But after you reach the 2,500 points, I will start giving you $1 for each sale.
Okay,
At this time, no one has reached the 2,500, but that will make them to keep making the shoutouts so they can reach the 2,500, and I can start paying him $1 per sale
okay,
coming from.
gotcha. So you basically,
It's the way I keep them helping me.
yeah. So you keep them helping you, and you basically tell them, hey, if your post gets enough shares, and not enough shares, you said enough sales, right?
No, they want uses of his
Okay,
code.
okay,
Yeah,
gotcha. So if 2,500 people use your code of your page, for every additional sale, we'll give you $1 or a certain commission. Okay,
yeah.
it's an
The
awesome
thing is,
strategy.
people doesn't use the code. The code is 50% off, but they don't care.
Yeah, they
They
just
go
go and
they go
buy.
to store, they buy it, and they forget of using it.
Yeah,
So it's 2,500 is a little high, but it will also help you and help him, because if he does a lot of shoutouts, he will eventually reach it, and I will start paying him.
yeah,
But if, for example, they just do 3 shoutouts and they stop helping you, it will be no problem for you. You don't have to pay still. Well,
yeah.
for me,
Gotcha.
yeah,
And two more questions. The final question is, so these pages are, how general were these? Were these pages super niche, like very, very highly related to your product, or were they relatively general? Just to
no,
get an
they're
idea.
they're super related.
Okay,
Yeah, it
gotcha.
was it was like, if I wanted to do an ad, I would like to target those people
Okay, gotcha.
and not directly to them.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. One more thing, I don't know if this is possible, but if you could like log into to the back end of Shopify and kind of
Yeah.
share like this, I think people just need to see those 2 days, like that spike in sales. It's just going to be so motivating for everyone, because for a lot of people, this might be like so far away, so out of reach, and somewhat unbelievable that just seeing it like black and white is just gonna blow their reality. So if we could somehow do that, and if you want me to edit out anything, I can also do that.
Let me see if I can. I will share the screen.
Uh-huh.
I'll share my screen. Okay. Wait. All right. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this is the day I started my store.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second day. I didn't have sales, and this is the day of the shout out.
So on the first day you made um
The first day I made 0
14.
because I didn't have the
Yeah.
shout out, and then the second day was $13,000.
Yeah.
The third one was 9,000, and then here my platform, the platform that I use to get the money went down.
Yeah.
So this day I would have had a lot of sales also,
Yeah.
but these people could only pay me with PayPal.
Okay. So your payment gateway basically crashed because of too many sales,
Yeah,
right?
actually, the payment gateway thought it was
A
fraud
scam.
because
Yeah.
I didn't have sales for a lot of, and then
Yeah.
it was a big spike.
Yeah. That's happened to
So
me as well in the past. It sucks.
yeah, so it was like, why? And now I called them because of course I was getting a lot of traffic. In December I was getting a lot of traffic. I had in these 2 days I had 13% purchase. And then these days,
Yeah.
the third day got down because a lot of people couldn't make the checkout. It didn't have the like the credit card. It was starting to get declined, and then the fourth day I got 100% declines,
Yeah.
and I didn't know like this day I was still
Shit.
investigating what was happening.
Yeah.
I didn't know still
Yeah.
until the fourth day.
Yeah, so
So
if you do a big like in if you do a big influencer marketing campaign and you're launching a new store, call your payment gateway and tell them you're doing a product launch and you're expecting a really high amount of traffic and sales and that it's normal and that they shouldn't shut down your account. That's usually what you
the,
should do.
the problem with me was that because it's a Mexican platform,
Yeah.
it expects to get all the money in Mexican currency.
Yeah.
So it has like a limit of payments from around the world. So it reached the payment limit because all my buyers, well, a lot of them were paying in dollars.
Yeah.
So this limit goes to zero every month, but I reached it in 2 days.
Gotcha.
So I had to change my platform to another platform of United States. So it was like this happened for 10 days, around 10 days. I had to go in airplane, like I had to go to the United States
Yeah.
to open a Stripe account because I didn't have a tax ID, so it was difficult.
Yeah.
But I managed to do it. So now I'm charging with Stripe.
Yeah.
So now it is working, but of course I lost a lot of people in
Yeah.
December.
But still great results.
First, yeah, of
Still great
course.
results. So yeah, man,
Yeah,
thanks a
it
lot.
was in 2 days. All the money was in my credit card.
Yeah.
Like I have always been an entrepreneur. I have always done business.
Yeah.
Right now I'm 20 years old, but it was never like so fast.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really impressive. So yeah, Arturo, I mean, let's wrap up with this beautiful screenshot. It's going to motivate everyone. It's going to inspire everyone. And thanks so much for sharing what you did. Maybe one thing we could do is like as a follow-up, if you could send me like, the text you read during the interview, if you could like send me those on Facebook and I can like edit them, turn them into a template for people that they can use for their own stores. That would be really awesome. But apart from that, thanks so much for the interview. And yeah, it was great hearing about your results and your method. And thanks so much.
Well, thank you for having me, Till. I will keep watching your videos, of course. It has helped me a lot.